Hello, welcome to another episode of Dub's Duties. I'm Dub, recently retired U.S. Marshal, now running these little short videos to tell you all about all the fun and excitement of retirement life and give you a list of the different duties of things that you have to do when you're retired or that you get to do when you're retired. Well, today is Friday, and Fridays are usually special days, but nothing special today, no special guest today. So I've decided to make this Friday different from the other Dub's Duties, since we always try to make Friday a special day. Today is going to be a history lesson for us. Today is February the 15th in 2019, but we're going to talk about February the 13th, 1983. And we're going to travel to Medina, North Dakota. And at that time, there was an anti-government group called Posse Comitatus. They didn't recognize the U.S. government and said they had no sovereignty over people, and they were very anti-government. And they were led by a fellow named Gordon Call. And Gordon Call had some warrants on him, and on that February the 13th, a group of marshals and local officers encountered Gordon Call and his followers on a stretch of straight highway there in Medina, North Dakota. And a shootout ensued at that time. And Marshal Kenneth Muir was killed, and Chief Deputy U.S. Marshal Bob Cheshire was killed. Another Deputy U.S. Marshal was wounded. A city police officer was wounded. A county deputy sheriff had his trigger finger blown off. And Gordon Call's son was also wounded. And in the aftermath of that shootout, Mr. Gordon Call got away, fled the area. Extensive manhunt on him, and sometime later he was tracked down to Arkansas, where law enforcement closed in on him, and he was shot and killed in a shootout that also killed the sheriff of the county there in Arkansas where they were. So why are we talking about that today? Well, that's a very important day in the history of the U.S. Marshal Service. When a tragedy like that occurs, you grieve, but the most important thing you can do is learn from it. And the Marshal Service did. I think they realized that just how dangerous this profession is of tracking down wanted people. And that was in February of 83. I got hired in December of 83, and it was still very fresh on the minds of all the people that trained me. And we realized a dangerous job, but we had to go do it. And since then, several other fine young marshals have also lost their life out doing this job, but it's the job that we do, and we got to do it. And I'd just like you folks to take a little time and say thank you to all the folks in law enforcement that are out there working day and night so we can all be safe and sleep in our beds at night. So little different Dub's duties for today, but my duty today on this Friday was to give a little history lesson right close to this important day in the history of the Marshal Service. But in any event, till we meet the next time, stay safe, have fun, bye.